Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We are starting a new series called previous paper analysis. So in this series we are going to start previous year papers deep analysis so that it will help us in the prelims 2025. As you know, prelims 25 is already about the corner, only 5 months left. So you need to solve the paper, you need to understand the value of previous year paper. So in today's video we are going to start paper 2013 and we will try to solve only 25 questions. Then in the upcoming videos we will solve the further questions. So let's start the video. So first question is talking about what will follow if a money bill is substantially amended by the Rajya Sabha. So basically what they are asking, you should have a knowledge of a money bill. So what is money bill? Okay, what is money bill? Where it is mentioned? It is mentioned in article 110. So what they are asking, what will happen if money bill becomes ordinary bill? So this is a direct question from your Lakshmikant. Okay, from your Lakshmikant, this is a direct question. So let's see the options. The Lok Sabha may still proceed the bill accepting or not accepting the recommendations of the Rajya Sabha. Okay. The Lok Sabha cannot consider the bill further. Okay. The Lok Sabha may send the bill to the Rajya Sabha for the reconsideration. Okay. And the last option is the President may call a joint sitting for the passing of the bill. So this is a quite static question. So those who are preparing seriously for the examination, they know if money bill become or if money bill act like a ordinary bill, in this case what they are asking, then Lok Sabha still go with the bill accepting or not accepting the recommendation of the Rajya Sabha. So correct answer will be A. So now your homework is to go and study about the difference between money bill and ordinary bill and their passage and introduction in the house. Come to the next question. So which of the following statement is correct? In India, the same person cannot be appointed as governor for 2 or more states at the same time. Okay, we'll see this. The judges of the state in the India are appointed by the governor of the state, just as the judges of the Supreme Court are appointed by the president. Okay. No procedure can lay down in the India for the removal of a governor post. Okay. And the fourth option is, in the case of a union territory having a legislative setup, the chief minister is appointed by lieutenant governor on the basis of majority support. Okay. So they are asking which of the following is correct statement. So first statement they are telling a same person cannot become a governor of 2 states. This is a false statement because as per the 7th Constitutional Amendment Act 1956, a governor can be a governor for 2 or more states. Okay. Second, the judges of High Court appointed by the governor. This is also a false statement because judges of High Court and Supreme Court are appointed by the president only. Now please, you need to tell us in the comment section which article deal with this provision. The third one, no procedure has been laid down in the Constitution of India for the removal of governor from his/her post. This is a totally a correct statement. In fact, even in 2024 paper also, I think this statement was clearly given. So this is why the previous year paper analysis is very important from the examination point of view. So this is a correct statement. There is no procedure removal. President at any time can remove the governor of any state. Okay. So in the case of union territory having legislative assembly, it is not the lieutenant governor, it is the president of India who appoints the chief minister. Okay. So what are the learning from this question? So you need to revise Supreme Court chapter, High Court chapter, okay, Governor chapter and President chapter. See, there are themes in UPSC Prelims which are repeating every year. So if you follow these themes as per the previous year papers, your chances of clearing prelims paper is very high. So please go and revise these 4 chapters. Now next question is from geography. So they are asking which of the following is correctly matched. Number 1 is Abyssinian Plateau, that is Arabia. Okay, we'll see. Atlas Mountain, northwestern Africa. Okay, we will see. Guiana Highlands, that is southwestern Africa. Okay, we will see. And Okavango Basin, Patagonia. Okay, so this question comes from your world history, where you need to read about the major plateau, mountains, hills, lakes, rivers, etc. and etc. So we'll come to the Abyssinian Plateau. Actually, Abyssinian Plateau is in the Ethiopia. Okay, it is in the Ethiopia, and Ethiopia is also in news. Why it is in news? Because there is a Amhara region. There is a Amhara region where civilian killings happened. So that is in the Ethiopia. Come to Atlas Mountains. Yes, correct answer is Atlas only. So very famous mountains of northwestern Africa. Okay, in this mountain only, somewhere near this mountain only, there is a region which was also in news called Sahel region. Now your question is, which all countries will come under the Sahel region? That you need to answer in the comment section below. Okay. The third is Guiana Highlands. No, Guiana Highland is not southwestern Africa. It is in Venezuela. And Venezuela is also in news from last many years. Even in this year also, Venezuela was in news. Why? Because Venezuela lost all its glaciers. Yes, there were total 6 glaciers in Venezuela. Now it lost. And one more, the last glacier name was the Humboldt glaciers. Humboldt current is there now. So Humboldt glacier was the last glacier which also lost. Okay, so Venezuela is also in news. So this is the way you need to analyze the previous year paper, like how the current things are also there, which we are already discussing in the previous year papers. Now Okavango Basin, again it is not in Patagonia. So Okavango Basin, as you know, it is in Botswana, Angola. Very many states are countries are there, like Angola was there, Angola is there, Botswana is there. Then we have Namibia. Nambia is there. So not Namibia, Nambia is there. Then we have South Africa, that's Zambia, and then Zimbabwe. Now one more thing, Okavango Basin is also in news. Why? Because in Botswana there is a Okavango Delta region where drought happened, and this Okavango Basin is under the World Heritage Site. So this is also important. It is under the World Heritage of UNESCO. Okay, so you need to understand this. It is in news because Okavango Basin is in news because in Botswana drought happened. Even I think last year or in 2020 the killings of some elephants also occurred there in Okavango. So now this is your homework to read about this all which we discussed. Come to the next question. It is related to the rock cut architecture of Indian history. The first statement says the cave of Badami are the oldest surviving rock caves in India. Okay, we will see. See, this is a factual question also, so it may correct, it may not correct. The Barabar rock cut caves were originally made for Ajivikas by Emperor Chandragupta Maurya. Okay, we will see. And third one is at Ellora caves were made for different faiths. Okay, we will see this also. Okay. Now come to the first statement. It is not the Badami caves, it is the Barabar caves which is the oldest one. So oldest caves are the Barabar caves. So it is not the Badami but the Barabar caves which is the oldest one. And where it is? It is in Bihar. It is in Bihar. Okay. So as I told you, Barabar caves are the oldest, so it can't also be wrong, correct. So this is also wrong. So Badami caves are also Badami caves are not the oldest surviving rock cut caves. Remember this. So this oldest surviving caves are Barabar caves. So Badami caves are in the Karnataka. Okay. And founded by Chalukyas. Badami Chalukya, they are very famously known as. And who was the founder of Chalukyas? It was Puleshkin I. Okay, so you need to understand this. And Barabar caves are the oldest one, dated from 273 to 232 BC, somewhere around. Okay, in Barabar caves, in Badami caves, the faith of Jain and Hindu can be seen. Even there are 18 hand Nataraj are also there in the Badami cave. Okay, now come to the third statement. At Ellora caves were made for different faith. This is a very correct statement. So 1 and 2 is wrong. So at Ellora caves, different faiths here were there. Yes, it was Hindu, Buddhist, even the Jains were also there. So answer would be third only. Okay. Now we'll come to the fifth question. So they are asking recombinant DNA technology. As you know, in current affairs also many things are happening. So please go through this genetic engineering and recombinant DNA technology. Go through the applications and all. So they are asking allow genes to be transferred across different species of plants. Okay. Animal to plants. Okay. It is quite doubtable also, or doubtful. From microorganisms to higher organisms. Okay. Now when the application based questions will come, you need to think whether it is possible or not. Okay. So some things, the second statement, from animal to plant, it may or may not be possible. So if you know about the difference between animal cell and plant cell, then you know there are certain commonalities also. And based on commonalities, this statement stands true. So answer would be 1, 2 and 3, that is D. So your homework is to study about the DNA technology, recombinant DNA technology and their applications. Now next from the ancient Indian history, that is the Chinese traveler Yuan Shang or Yuan Sang. He recorded the general condition and culture of India at that time. So we'll see which of the following is correct. The roads and river routes were completely immune from the robbery. Okay. As regards punishment for offences, ordeals by fire, water and poison were the instrument for determining the innocence or guilt of person. Okay. The tradesmen had to pay duties at ferries and bearer station. Now these type of questions will require your logic and common sense. Now if you see the statement 1, they are telling the rods were completely immune from the robbery. Completely is a very extreme word. If one robbery also occurred during that time, it makes this statement totally wrong. So on that logic, I am considering this statement as wrong. So let me eliminate the options. So since first is wrong, A is gone, C is gone, even D is gone. So answer would be 2 and 3. So this is, sometimes you need to put the logic also. Okay, and logic doesn't means wild guesses. See, I put this logic because I studied about the Hyun Sang. I studied about the NCRT. I think you know this. It is from the NCRT. And one more thing, this is quite common sense, which you need to put in your paper. Next question, that is the 7th one. So they are asking, which of the following are naturally found in India? Now this is a quite difficult question. In these type of questions, if you know the answer, then only you should go for it. Otherwise you need to skip. Number 1 is star tortoise. Okay. Second is monitor lizard. Okay. And third one is pygmy hog. Okay. And the last one is spider monkey. So these type of question requires your book knowledge, along with that your current affair holdings. So star tortoise, yes, it is naturally found in India. Monitor lizard, yes, it is also naturally found in India. Pygmy hog, yes, pygmy hog is also found in India. But spider monkey is not naturally found in India. So this is a wrong statement. So 2 are gone. See, 2 and 3 are common here. So even if you don't know about star tortoise, still you are very much close to the answer. So answer here is 1, 2 and 3. Now this is your homework to study about in which places these 4 species found: spider monkey, pygmy hog, monitor lizard and star tortoise. Which of the following can be found as a pollutant in the drinking water in some parts of India? Arsenic. As you know, arsenic is very much there. So where 1 is not there, that can't be answer. This can't be answer. Sorbitol. Okay. Fluoride. Yes, you know fluoride, if it is one of the pollutant. So if 3 is not there, answer cannot be there. So 3 is there in all 3. So next is formaldehyde. So formaldehyde also we'll see. Now uranium. So in this question, if you don't know about much of anything, you know 1 and 5 has to be there, because many times we have seen the reports also, different reports, where they have seen it like uranium and arsenic found in this natural body or this freshwater body. So 1 and 5 has to be there. So 1 and 5 is not there. Where? In this 1 and 5 is not there. Now you are at the 50-50. Now what we will do? So sorbitol, actually it's a sweetener. It's a sweetener found in apple and many fruits. So it can't be the pollutant. So since second is wrong, D can't be answer. So answer would be 1, 3 and 5. Now why formaldehyde is not a pollutant? This also you need to tell me in the comment section. Okay, why formaldehyde is not considered as the pollutant. Next is with reference to the Indian history. Member of the provinces were directly elected by the people. Okay, nominated by Indian National Congress Muslim League, elected by the Provincial Legislative Assembly, selected by the government for their expertise in the constitutional matter. So this question is from your, you can say, spectrum also. Even in NCRTs also it is there. So what could be the answer? See, that time the voting rights, even when we got the independence, the voting rights were not given to the whole of population. It was to a very certain segments. So it can't be directly elected by the people. Nominated by Indian National Congress and the Muslims. Then what about the other you can say parties were there. So it is not like only Indian National Congress and Muslim Leagues were the important one. So it may or may not be. Third is elected by the provincial legislative assembly. So this is a very holistic option, because it contains a member from all the parties and selected by the government for their expertise in the constitutional matter. So that time also it was not selected by the government, it was elected by the provincial legislative assembly. So you need to revise this question, and even in the whatever happened during the 1942 1947 the events, very important. Next is, which of the following is above is are mammal or mammals? So what are mammal or mammals? The common definition is who lay common definition is who gave or who give birth. Okay, who give birth to babies. So who do not lay egg, who gave birth to the babies. So first is sea cow, okay, second is sea horse, third is sea lion. So this question is from your environment. So if you are following current affairs, sometimes these animal will come and you need to understand about this also, like whether this is a mammal or not. So what is the correct answer here? See, sea cow is a mammal, which is quite, but sea horse is not a mammal. It lays egg. If you have seen the videos in National Geography channel and other channels, then you will see how the sea horse will lay eggs. And third one is sea lion. Yes, it is also a mammal. So these type of question you should be very much confident, then only you are able to solve. Otherwise you need to skip these type of questions. Okay, next again polity, and most probably this question will be from the Lakshmikant. So an amendment to the Constitution of India can be initiated by introduction of the bill in the Lok Sabha only. Okay, we'll see. If such an amendment seeks to make changes in the federal character of the Constitution, the amendment also required to be ratified by the legislature of all the states. See, there are two extreme words in both the statement. One is all and one is only. But nowadays only also can be true. So we'll see. If you have revised the chapter of Parliament, very important chapter of Lakshmikant, then you will definitely come across these two terms. So first is amendment to the Constitution, that is Constitutional Amendment Bill. It can be introduced in either of the house. Okay, so this is a wrong statement. Second, if such amendment requires federal character, then it has to be ratified by only the half states, not the full states. So this is also wrong. So please revise this chapter. You should know the difference between Constitutional Amendment Act and the normal bill, like money bill or ordinary bill. Next is consider the following statement regarding Attorney General. So he can take, so now this question again from the Lakshmikant directly, and they are asking regarding the rights of Attorney General and powers of Attorney Generals. So take part in proceedings, yes, he can take part. Be a member of committee of the Lok Sabha, yes, he can be a member of the committee of the Lok Sabha. Can speak in the Lok Sabha, yes, he has the right to speak also. Vote in the Lok Sabha, no, he doesn't have any voting rights. So Attorney General can take part in proceeding, can be a member of the committee, can speak in the house, but he cannot vote. So fourth is wrong. So since fourth is wrong, answer would be 1, 2 and 3. So this question is your static, knowledge. So there is no tukka, there is no any trick you can put here. So next question. Byproduct of sugar industry, and which of the following is correct? Bagasse can be used as biomass fuel for generation of energy. Molasses can be used as one of the feedstock for the production of synthetic chemical fertilizer. Okay. And molasses can be used for the production of ethanol. See, these three statements, they are application based. And when you read about the biofuel policy of India, so there are 3 or 4 types of generations of biofuels. There are 4 types of methods by which we can make the biofuels. And in one of those methods, the bagasse and molasses are totally given. And they're asking the bioproducts of sugar industry and what will be the usefulness. So they're telling bagasse can be used as biomass fuel. So I told you biofuel, biomass fuel, yes, it is true. Molasses can be used as one of the feedstock, yes, production of synthetic chemical fertilizer in many of the states, even in UP and in the the Punjab states, they are also practicing this. So correct. And it can be also used for the ethanol, yes, as I told you in the biofuel policy. If you read about this, this question is very much easy for you. So all are correct. Now 14th question is from again geography. Very easy question of NCERT. If you know, and if you are marking these type of question wrong, then it means your preparation is not up to the mark. So variation in length of daytime and night time from season to season are due to earth rotation on its axis, okay, earth revolution around the sun in elliptical manner, okay, latitudinal position of the place, okay, and revolution of the earth on the tilted axis. So everybody knows earth rotation doesn't make like season to season variation in length and day, okay. Earth revolution, everybody knows season occurs. There is no such things like latitudinal position of the place. There is no such thing like it will impact the earth or the length of day and time and night time. But yes, it is the revolution of the earth on the tilted axis. It is a very direct question. So these type of questions should not mark incorrect. Next question is very important, Narmada river. So please, this is your homework, study about Narmada river. So they are asking, it flows west to east or flows to the west, sorry, east to west, not west to east, east to west, while most other large peninsular river flows to the east. Why? Number one is it occupies a linear rift valley, okay. Number two, it flows between Vindhyas and the Satpuras, okay. Number three, the land slope to the west from central India, okay. See, here the confusion might arise for the second statement, and I think many of you know, yes, second statement is true, but the question says Narmada river flows to the west. Whether this is the reason? See, this is not the reason, though it is a correct statement, but this is not the reason why Narmada flows to the west. It only flows to the west because it occupies a linear rift valley. There is no such thing like land slope to the west from central India. No, it is not like that also. Even in fact, it lies to the eastern side. So third is also wrong. So answer would be 1 only. Okay. So 16th question. On planet Earth, most of the fresh water exists, ice caps. So this is question from NCERT. And many times they repeated this question also. Out of the remaining proportion, the largest proportion is found in atmosphere as moisture and clouds, is found in freshwater lakes and rivers, exists as groundwater, and exists as a soil moisture. So there is a diagram in the NCERT regarding the percentage of fresh water in the earth on the earth. So it is in the NCERT. So I'll try to fix this on the, I think you can see on the top right side of the, you can say video, I will put the image there. Okay, you can refer there. So answer would be C, exist as a groundwater. This is an NCERT based question. So this question also, it can be doable if you if you have read the NCERT well. Next question is Nokrek Biosphere Reserve, Garo Hills, okay. Loktak Lake Bareil Range, okay. Namdapa National Park, Dafla. So Garo Hills, you know, it is in Meghalaya, and Nokrek Biosphere Reserve is also in Meghalaya. But Meghalaya has 3 ranges: Garo, Khasi and Jainta. So my question is whether Nokrek is in Garo or Khasi or Jainta. So answer would be it is in Garo Hills only. Okay, remember this. Now Loktak Lake, it is in Manipur. Manipur was in news also because of the violence and all. And it is in Bareil Range. Actually it is in Bareil Range. Okay. So there is a confusion, because if you Google out, Loktak Lake will come in Bareil Range only, but I think UPSC has given the answer 1 only. Okay, so we will see about this, because Namdapa, it is in Arunachal, but Dafla Hills is not the place where the Namdapa, it is a Mishmi, and there is one more that is called I think Dhapa Bum Range. So this is in between Dhapa Bum Range and Mishmi Hill. So you need to revise all this now. So you need to understand where is Dafla Hills now. Okay, so answer would be A, that is 1 only. Okay, so for second statement, I told you, like when I Google out also, and when I saw some of the other papers also, actually Bareil Range there only in Manipur, and Loktak Lake also, but UPSC has given answer 1 only. Next is related to your basic science. So electromagnetic radiation, geothermal energy, gravitational force, plate movements, rotation of the earth, revolution of the earth. And they're asking which of the following among can bring the dynamic changes on the surface. Dynamic changes, earthquake, volcanism, all those things. So 1, 2, 3 and 4, 1, 3, 5 and 6, 2, 4, 5 and 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So electromagnetic radiation, dynamic change on the surface of the earth, it may possible, yes, it is possible. Geothermal energy, yes, it can also bring the changes. Gravitational force, yes. Plate movements related to your earthquake, volcanism, so yes. Rotation of the earth causes many things, yes. Revolution of the earth, so all of the above is the correct answer. So this is a basic science question, so please go through the applications of each, so that in future if they ask some question, we are able to solve it. Next is which of the following body does not find in the constitution. So basically they are asking which of the following is not a constitutional body. They ask similar type of question in 23 and 24 prelims also. First is National Development Council, okay. Planning Council, Planning Commission, which has become now Niti Aayog, and Zonal Council. So which of the following do not find mention in? So they are asking which of the following is not the constitutional body. So this is not the constitutional body. This is not the constitutional body. Even this is also not the constitutional body. So answer is D. Now please go through the Zonal Council, and you even for the Niti Aayog, for Zonal Councils, we'll go through who heads the Zonal Council, under which act they have made, okay, all those things. Next is 20, the demand for the T Bhaga. So it's a Hindi word. T Bhaga means 1/3. So we'll see the reduction of the share of the landlords from 1/2 of the crop to 1/3. C. So it might be the answer. We'll see the other options also. The grant of ownership of land to the peasants as they were the actual cultivators. So this can't be happened. See, Britishers were not very much, you can say, hurtful people, or very much, the uprooting of Jamidari system and the end of serfdom. No, it was not there. So nothing is like that. Writing of all peasants, no. So they were asking more debts. It is not like writing off. So answer is that only. 1/2 to 1/3 reduction of share of landlords. Now come to the next question. The Parliament can make law for whole or any part of India for implementing international treaties. So as you know, even Article 50 also 51, not 50, 51 also talks about the relation with the international, to promote the international peace and all. But this provision comes from Article 253. Okay, Article 253 has given the power to the Parliament to make the law to implement the international treaty without the consent of any state. Okay, so answer would be D. Now again I'm telling you, please go and revise the Parliament chapter. In the grasslands, trees do not replace the grasses as a part of an ecological succession. This is geography plus your environment. Okay, so insects and because of insects and fungi, limited sunlight and paucity of nutrients, water limits and fire, and none of the above. So grasslands, because of the water limits and fire, the ecological succession could not take place as it used to happen in the other part of the other type of a, you can say, ecosystem. Okay, so next question, which of the following is the correct sequence of ecosystem in the order of decreasing productivity? Again, this question is from your environment, and even I think in geo also it is there. So ocean, lakes, grassland, mangroves, they are asking decreasing order. So ocean cannot come first because ocean has one of the least productivity. Mangroves can be first, yes. Even in this also mangroves are there. So answer might be in these two because oceans is also there. Okay, so these things comes only when you have that knowledge. See, this is not like wild guesses I am doing, because I read about this, so I know like mangrove has one of the highest productivity. Now I'll see again. So mangroves, oceans, see again oceans, grasslands, lakes. So don't you think like grassland has more productivity than oceans? So this can't also be there. So answer would be C, mangroves, grasslands, lakes, and the oceans. Okay, please do read about it. Next, counterbunding, very much famous technique or soil conservation method, which is used to, where it will be used. Desert margin liable to strong wind? No. Low flat plain close to stream courses liable to flooding? No. Scrubber liable to spread of weed growth? No. Answer would be none of the above. Counterbunding. So this is your homework. Please write down in the comment section this method of soil conservation used where. Okay, so last question for this video, that is 25 number. So one of the very much important act, which is very much important for your not only prelims but also for the mains. So they are asking which of the following is not as of its objective. PESA Act. To provide self-governance, yes, this is one of the objective of PESA Act. To recognize traditional rights, this is one of the most important provision. To create autonomous region in the tribal areas, this is wrong. When you read the governor chapter also, you will get to know autonomous region can be created only by the governor. So this can't be the answer. So answer is this only, because not identified they are asking. To free tribal people from the exploitation, yes, this is also correct. Okay, so before we end up this video, I want to take some of your suggestions to how to deal with these questions, whether you want me to elaborate more or whether you want me to explain in this manner only. And if you want like any kind of a trick series and all, like that also we can do in a separate videos. So please suggest your ideas, and in any other topic you want us to make the videos, so that we can make the videos for the future. Okay, so if you haven't subscribed the channel, please subscribe the channel and share the channel also, And if you haven't joined our Telegram channel and the WhatsApp channel, so links are in the description, okay, for the Telegram and for the WhatsApp channel. And we are also thinking to start a sociology batch. So sociology batch, I'm thinking to start a sociology batch. So the strength of this sociology batch would be 15. I don't want any more people there, so 15 would be the strengths, okay. And I will try to cover your sociology within 150 hours, so it will be a very much holistic class, okay. So I'll put that sticker also, like my poster also, so that you can able to read that, and if you want to contact, you can contact via that poster, okay. So thank you so much, and we will meet you in the next video. Until then, bye, take care.